What do you tell groups right now, like for me, with me, who have either people working from home or people working out of the area? How do you keep that glue together? How do you make that cultural purpose statement mean everything? You know, they say you need proximity to have community. How do you build that community when proximity is not as easy as it used to be?
It has to be front in mind. You know, one of the things it sounds, so simplistic, but I think common sense isn't always common practice.
Sure.
You know, and I think the very best leaders, what they do is they really simplify the process. Everyone looks at, let's say, the football teams that build the dynasties or the organizations that continually transform year after year and beat the competition. You know, the one thing that they're always doing is they're never settling for complacency. They're never trying to get too cute, too sexy. They're always trying, how can we simplify the very core and the mechanism of our culture, our organization, our go-to-market strategy? So for your, question, how do you keep that front in mind if people are scattered all throughout the country, if some are in the office, some are at home? I truly believe it comes down to leadership. It comes down to leadership in the sense of, are you having those one-on-one human-to-human interactions and leading with complete empathy, vulnerability, but also connecting the very fabric of your mission or your cultural purpose statement in those one-on-one conversations? That is what I've personally seen have the most transformational effect. When the leaders are keeping that front and center in mind, and they're not only saying it at an all-hands meeting or a company-wide initiative or event, but it's happening in the day-to-day with the one-on-one human-to-human interactions.
Who's doing it well? Who are some of the companies you've either spoken for or you've met, or people you've seen in the marketplace that you admire and you think these guys got it going on?
Microsoft is without a doubt a company that's doing it at a very high level. JP Morgan Chase is an organization that's doing it at a very high level. Kind of one of the case studies that I use in the book is Southern Glazer's Wine and Spirits.
Right.
I kind of take when they started the process and all the way through that journey. They've been, done an incredible job from that. Direct Federal Credit Union, another client of mine, they've done an exceptional job. Allegiant. So, I mean, there's just so many examples.
And that's key. It's good for people to know, like there's a bunch out there. I mean, one question I'd have for you as you think about these people, somebody starting out, we have people who've been in all different shapes and sizes. We have hundreds of thousands of small business owners that listen to this program, right? And they're like, I don't have this department. I have that department. I got 10 people. I got 8 people. I got 12 people. If someone's just starting out and they wanted to build a great culture, where should they start?
You have to define what that is first with what we just talked about with the cultural purpose statement. Yeah. And Brian, what I hear, because I speak at a lot of events for small business owners and, even individual sole proprietors, and realtor events all over the country. I think one of the biggest, things I hear is, well, I'm in business for myself, or I only have 5 people. So, that culture talk that's more for Google and Microsoft and the big companies. And to me, it's a massive, massive mistake, because even if you have 5 or 10 people on your team, you may think you're small, but you can never let your small business have you be small-minded. And I think that, one of the most powerful transformations I've seen is when those small business owners do attack and work and cultivate culture like those big companies, because you have an incredible opportunity to impact the lives of those men and those women within your company, 5 or 10 people, whatever that may be, at a very more transformational and direct way than the organizations with 100,000 people.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.